Nobody thought it was a good idea. Sports have a way of turning triumph into disaster in the blink of an eye. Let's uncover the moments where genius meets pure chaos. Out before it even begins.
Right off the starting line, P1 loses control.
Right off the start, he completely loses control. It's like his wheels had a mind of their own. One wrong move, and suddenly he's sliding off course before the race even gets a chance to heat up. The crowd gasps, cameras lock onto the chaos, and you can practically feel the frustration from here. No chance to recover, no epic comeback story, just an instant, brutal exit. One moment, he's in the game, and the next, he's out, leaving everyone stunned at how fast it all ended. The sneakiest sucker punch.
A good old-fashioned sucker punch.
The fight's heating up, knees to the gut, tension in the air, crowd on edge. Then out of nowhere, one fighter decides to skip all the strategy and go straight for an old-school sucker punch. The opponent reels back, the ref throws himself into the chaos, and the crowd is instantly split between booing and cheering. It's the kind of move that makes you wonder if sportsmanship was even in the vocabulary that day. Replays show the setup was almost cinematic, right until it turned into a highlight for all the wrong reasons. Not the fight night ending fans expected. The moto wipeout and cigarette break.
Following tightly on a turn, he loses control and slides off his motorcycle.
Motorcycle racing is all about precision, except for when it isn't. On a razor-sharp turn, a rider leans in just a bit too far, and the bike slides out from under him like it's auditioning for a skating competition. He crashes into the gravel, races over, but instead of storming off, he calmly accepts a cigarette from his cornerman. The image is absurd. Helmet off, smoke in hand, looking like he just finished a coffee break instead of surviving a high-speed wreck. If staying chill were an Olympic sport, this guy just won gold without even trying. Basketball meets existential crisis.
Gordon turns it, and Aaron Gordon goes down.
The crowd's on their feet, the fast break is flawless, and it's about to be an easy 2 points. But mid-air, the defender collides, sending the player crashing to the floor. He clutches his hamstring, face twisted in agony, eyes staring off like he's just unlocked the secrets of the universe. Commentators go from hyped play-by-play to concerned whispers, and replays show the impact in all its slow-motion misery. The roar of the crowd dies to a hush, and it's suddenly clear. This went from highlight to injury report in seconds flat. Basketball giveth, and basketball taketh away. 3 bikes, 1 corner.
A little bump through the corner sends 3 cards off the circle.
I hope not. He slid off. Oh, no, he did.
Oh, he did.
It's the kind of tight corner that makes or breaks a race. One rider takes it too aggressively, loses grip, and starts sliding. In seconds, 2 other bikes get caught in the chaos, toppling like dominoes after a perfect strike. Tires squeal, sparks fly, and somewhere in the background, a commentator mutters the racing equivalent of, "Oh no!" The recovery crews rush in, the track's a mess, and the riders are left to replay their miscalculation in their minds over and over. It's proof that in motorsports, one bad move can trigger a chain reaction disaster quickly. The serve no one expected.
The underhand and ultimately won the point.
Tennis serves are supposed to be powerful, precise, and intimidating, but under pressure, one player completely muffs the toss, sending it nowhere near ideal. Instead of panicking, she switches gears, going for an underhand serve, the kind that usually screams desperation. The opponent smirks, thinking this will be an easy task. Wrong. The ball drops just over the net, catching her off guard, and the point is won. The crowd bursts into laughter and applause because sometimes a goofy plan works perfectly. It's not the serve she wanted, but it's the serve the moment needed. Ball girl down.
The ball girl takes an unfortunate stumble, and the audience reacts in kind.
She's okay.
Her job? Retrieve the ball, get off the court, and do it without being noticed. But fate had other plans. The ball girl sprints toward the ball, plants her foot, and immediately trips over absolutely nothing. She stumbles, tries to save it, then goes down dramatically. The crowd gasps, then laughs, because thankfully, she's okay. Even the players pause for a moment to make sure she's fine. with one offering a quick pat on the shoulder. Somewhere out there, this moment is now immortalized in endless GIF loops and ball girl fail compilations. The Rope-a Ring KO.
They call this round 13. They're taking it where they left off, and down goes Clark. Shoot! He doesn't.
Round 1. Gloves up. The fight starts slow until one boxer unleashes a relentless flurry of punches that forces the opponent backward and backward until he falls out of the ring. The audience goes wild, half in disbelief, half in amazement. It's not every day you see a fighter leave the ring without the fight even being over. The winner raises his gloves, the ref shakes his head, and the poor guy outside is probably wondering how to climb back in without making it even more embarrassing. The celebration that wasn't.
He makes a beautiful attempt on the play and catches a nice rebound for a goal.
The goal is beautiful, perfect placement, impossible to stop. The striker sprints to the corner flag, slides on his knees, and loses his balance mid-slide. He topples over, face first into the turf, completely killing the cool factor of the celebration. His teammates arrive to celebrate, but can't hide their laughter. The crowd, loving every second. It's a reminder that sometimes the post-goal theatrics can be just as memorable as the goal itself, just maybe not for the reasons the player intended. Goalkeeper's painful commitment.
Keeper gave it his all and accidentally smashed his neck into the goalposts, injuring him severely.
Saving a goal means putting your body on the line, but this goalkeeper takes that a bit too literally. Diving to block a shot, he slams his head full speed into the goalpost. The sound is enough to make anyone wince. He goes down instantly, medical staff rush in, and the replay leaves the audience clutching their heads. It's one of those moments where the dedication is admirable, but you can't help thinking, was that worth the concussion? The post remains unscathed, still undefeated after all these years. Headbutts and handballs.
Got hit with a nasty blow while falling backwards on the play.
Is targeting.
In one of the strangest displays of frustration, a player headbutts his opponent and then follows it up by slamming the ball into their head for good measure. The ref blows the whistle so fast it's like he'd been waiting for it. The crowd is stunned into silence, then bursts into a mix of boos and laughter. Replays show no provocation, just pure, inexplicable chaos. It's one thing to commit a foul, but this was a 2-for-1 deal in bad decision-making. When the coach loses it, coaches usually keep it together on the sidelines, but not today. After a costly mistake, one coach explodes, marching over to his kicker and absolutely unloading on him. Hands waving, face red, and a voice loud enough for the microphones to pick up every word. The kicker just stands there, nodding like a student caught texting in class. Meanwhile, the cameras are eating it up, zooming in on every expression. Somewhere in the editing room, they already know this clip is going to go viral. The pole vault fail.
Trying to clear the bar, she ends up going straight through it.
Pole vaulting is a blend of speed, strength, and timing. This attempt has all the speed and none of the timing. The athlete plants the pole, launches upward, and instead of sailing over the bar, she plows right through it. The bar clatters to the ground, the pit catches her fall, and the crowd's gasp quickly turns into sympathetic applause. She gets up smiling, because sometimes you just have to laugh at the fact that physics wasn't on your side today. Dance moves and beer showers.
Celebrate by giving each other a beer shower.
Post-victory celebrations usually mean medals, hugs, and maybe a wave to the crowd. But these athletes turn it into a full party. One whips out an impromptu dance routine, earning cheers and camera flashes. Another grabs a beer, pops it open, and sprays it everywhere, including on the competition. Laughter fills the podium as everyone joins in, looking more like a bachelor party than a professional sporting event. It's moments like these that remind us sports are about joy too, not just winning. The knockout nobody saw coming.
He was done after the right uppercut, but took a few more slugs in the face for good measure.
The fight's been evenly matched for rounds, until one fighter throws a lightning-fast elbow out of nowhere. The opponent drops instantly, the ref waves it off, and the crowd explodes into cheers. The replay shows it from every angle, each one more jaw-dropping than the last. Commentators are screaming, the winners grinning, and the losers still trying to figure out where that elbow came from. It's the perfect exclamation mark to a night of chaos, ending with the ultimate reminder to always keep your guard up. Sports are a beautiful mix of skill, passion, and, well, chaos. And as we've seen today, no matter the preparation, sometimes it's those completely unexpected moments that make the biggest impact. Which one of these had you laughing or wincing the most? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this ride through sports mayhem, hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable moments from the world of sports.